Looking back on my life, I used to believe that the conditions and circumstances given to me caused my suffering and unhappiness. Whenever the weight of reality felt unbearable, I questioned, who decided these conditions and circumstances for me? What or who determines the differences in people's lives? Is it the God spoken of in various religions? If so, then why? It was only through meditation that I discovered where the burdens of my suffering began. The life I live today is a result of causes that were set in motion long ago. There are clear and precise reasons behind both a happy and an unhappy life. The people who harm me and the people who help me, all of them originate from my own mind. Then, where did the mind I carry come from? From the moment I was born, I inherited the minds of my ancestors. This became the seed of my life, shaping my reactions to the conditions and circumstances given to me. It was not I who was born, but rather the minds of my ancestors that were carried into this new body. This body is me, yet at the same time, it is not me. It is my ancestors as well. Happiness and suffering are merely emotional reactions triggered by countless records stored in my mind. Before practicing meditation, I often watched mass media, seeing people of various races, countries, cultural backgrounds, and religions. I would sometimes empathize with their experiences, feeling that life was unfair and filled with suffering. Some are born into war-torn lands, doomed to struggle and die under the weight of their fate. Others are born into abundance, free from worries about food and shelter. When I realized that the cause of these destinies lies within the minds they carry, I was struck with terror. I had always believed that I was my body and that I determined the direction of my life. But in truth, everything had already been set the moment my body was born. Even the idea of overcoming destiny, even the determination to fight against it, was merely a record embedded in my mind. It was horrifying to realize that no one is truly free. Life is like an intricate spider web woven with countless strands. While I can choose which thread to step onto, I cannot escape the vast web itself. This web represents the fate given to all, and within it, my choices shape my destiny. For those who wish to escape the cycle of fate and destiny, they must cut the web itself. But most people fear destroying the web that sustains them, believing they will die without it. That is not true. Once you cut the web of fate and destiny, you will find something indestructible, boundless freedom. And when you discover what is real, you will see that the life you lived on that web was an illusion. Everything you thought was real was merely a shadow covering the truth. Now, there is a way to stop being a slave to your given fate and chosen destiny. If you discard all the records in your mind, if you even discard yourself, you will finally come to know. You will see how perfectly complete the source of this world is, and how you too can become a perfect existence.